Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's another edition of My Favorite Games. And this time I'm going to be playing Bloody Roar on the PlayStation 1. Now, this came out in the first half of 1998 and was pretty well received in its day. I don't know that, it was ever like on the same level of success as something like, say, Tekken, but it was definitely a worthwhile alternative to a game like Tekken when it came out. It had, it was just a really good quality game in terms of, tight controls, very responsive, great graphics, good soundtrack, and some fun little extras and options. It kind of got a lot of the check boxes for bells and whistles, right? So you have this like CGI intro here, which for the mid and late 90s, this was like the order of the day, man, was having these intros like this in your games. If you didn't have it, it was like definitely, oh, that game's down a tier. But this game has this intro, and it's got CG endings for every character too, which is cool. And I used to love watching this intro way back when. So cool, right? I love the wailing guitars, man. I mean, if you've been watching my channel for any amount of time, you must know, rather, that I love my guitars. I love my rock, my metal. So guitar-driven tracks like this are so right up my alley. But yeah, I used to get goosebumps watching this video back then because there's a fight coming up, or a showdown, rather, coming up. And it's almost like Neo Geo-esque the way that they put this intro together. It reminds me of things like your King of Fighters, your World Heroes, your Aggressors of Dark Combat, where they all had like cool little flashy intros and stuff. But yeah, this was the showdown. Yugo and Fox, and Yugo's in trouble, but he's mad, so he's gonna transform. Look at that. That's so great. It's still great. And I love the way that they do the shadow right there too. That's such a cool, that's just such a cool call. Whoever made that, like, rather than have another thing where the hair sprouts out of the guy's skin and everything, like, just show the shadow on the wall. It's just a cool directorial decision that they made there. But yeah, real quick, I gotta get into options before we start this because I need to turn sidestep. I need to turn sidestep on because it's a 3D fighter, and it starts by default with the 3D off, and the 3D movement off, and I don't know why. It seems weird to me. But there's also a cool little option right here that I'm highlighting, the portraits on the character select. You've got a couple different options. There's the CG portraits, which are new to the PlayStation version, and then the arcade version had these cool drawn portraits of the characters. I'm going to go with the arcade version. We'll come back and see the CG ones later. But yeah, there's some good options here. There's versus, and then you've got your extra stuff, which is like time attack, survival, right? Good practice mode. You can watch two computer opponents go at it. But yeah, I'm going to jump into arcade. And let's take a look at the roster here. So, you got Mitsuko, who turns into a warthog. Alice, who turns into a rabbit. And Alice is my second favorite character. Fox turns into a fox, and Long turns into a tiger. Then you got on the bottom here, Greg turns into a gorilla. Gato becomes a lion. Yugo, my main character, becomes a wolf. And Bakuryu, if I remember how to say his name right, I know I'm guessing, he becomes a mole. So yeah, mole, right?
Yugo! Greg!
But I'm going with Yugo off the bat here. And let's go clean Greg's clock.
Get ready, fight!
Greg looks like such a dorky character. Oh, we both decided to change. And you notice I've got like a little orange flashing meter there. Greg's meter's empty. That means the next time I get like a good powerful strike, he'll lose his animal form. Right, so yeah. Oh, he lost his hat too. Chump. See if I can get a throw on him. There we go. Yeah! A little bit of blood. Everything's really crisp and responsive in this game, which is a must for a good fighting game. And just the fact that you've got a few different, you've got some good depth here. There's a few different things to play with. There's the animal transformations, right? It's 2 different forms for your character, but then there's rave mode when you're in your beast form. And rave mode just kind of makes you more dangerous because everything you do is faster, but it also drains your beast meter, right? So if I transform here, my meter only goes down if I get hit, but if I go into rave mode, now it just ticks down, but I'm hella fast, right? And as soon as Greg gets off the ground here, hopefully I can just corner him and just wail.
KO. You win.
Love that. I love the howl. And every character too, they have like 2 or 3 different like victory things that they do, right? So he's got his howl in wolf form. I think there's like 2 different ones when he's a human. Oh, that did so much damage. Wow, that did a ton of damage. I want to bite this little bastard. I want to get him in a throw. Nice. Yeah, that slide right there, that is one of my favorite things to do in this game. I just love it. Also the shoulder charge. Oh, which he transformed and caught me at just the right moment. But yeah, that shoulder charge is another favorite of mine right there. It's great for knocking them out of their transformation. And then if you can finish him, look at all the damage I did there, man. If you can finish him with a move like that shoulder charge, just send him through the walls of the arena, which is great. And I always wanted a fighter when this came out.
It wasn't a full moon tonight.
Yeah, I always wanted a fighter when this came out where you could knock people through the walls of the arena, right? Because on the Saturn, which I didn't have, they had Fighting Vipers. And Fighting Vipers was a cool-ass fighting game, man. But as a PlayStation-only kid, you know, I couldn't play it. I could only, like, watch the rad commercials they had on TV. So when this game came out and you could knock people through the walls and stuff, I was just like, yes, awesome. Go. Let's go ahead and transform. Got a ton of meter here. You also heal a little bit when you're in beast form. That's such a great noise right there. It's that wail of defeat. Woo! I'm getting creamed here, man. I gotta do something. Get him! The throws are not super damaging. There's not a ton of incentive to do those throws. Look at that. I love that. I love just smacking each other across the arena. It's the best part of this game. Nice. Oh, he got me. Yes! Wow, I needed that. That was close.
Get ready. Fight.
Oof. That was a little late to the button there. Ah, late again! I love it when you got both characters like pretty far away from each other in the arena and they both just start running toward each other. Ah, man, I was really hoping I might blast him right through the wall.
KO. You win.
It moves at a pretty good clip too. That's another thing worth pointing out here. There's very minimal load times in this game, which back in these days, right, like it wasn't uncommon to have a fighting game where there could be, you know, a little bit more loading time than what you're seeing in this game. Tekken was never bad. Tekken was always pretty speedy. But some other games like, oh, there we go. As I was saying, some other games had a little bit more load time between fights at times. And gosh, even now, like current release, like current day, as of 2018, like Tekken 7, you play that. It seems like there's like a good maybe 30 seconds or so from the time you select your characters to the time you're in a fight. And Soul Calibur also like that. Soul Calibur 6. Anyway, it's just nice to have a fighting game be real snappy like this. Oh, Rival Schools. That's what I was trying to think of earlier. Rival Schools was one of those games where it seemed like between fights you could have a pretty good amount of loading time going on there. Hell of a fighting game though, Rival Schools. We'll get to that on the channel here. If I haven't already by the time you're watching this. Who knows when you're going to be watching this video. I might have a Rival Schools video up. Still need to just blast one of these fools through the walls at the end of the round. Crap. Oh, missed the follow-up kick. Love the replays too.
Get ready.
It's just got, like I was saying earlier, this is one of those games where it seems like they got a lot of good bells and whistles going on here. And that could be everything from, those replays to little things like having a CGI intro or endings for every character. But then just totally unnecessary stuff that's just kind of dumb fun, like Big Head mode or Kids Characters mode, right? Those are both in this game. And I never really messed around with those too much in the day because I just prefer the default form for all these characters. But it's just kind of something dumb and fun. I'm sure somebody messed around with that stuff.
KO. You win. Lucky it wasn't a full moon tonight.
That's right, you are lucky. The floor is a pretty cool effect in this round, or in this arena rather. The little flashing floor, different squares and stuff. I like it. I have no idea what this is actually supposed to be as far as this arena is concerned. It's like some kind of weird Aztec temple crossed with a disco bar.
Get ready. Fight.
Enough of this. Oh, I'm getting angry. Here we go. Oh, are you serious? Drained my entire rave meter. Took a ton of health. Oh, and I'm the one who goes through the wall. Look at that. I think that's 2 already. Yeah, it is. Oh, I lost to that chump. Listen to that music. That's some great continue music right there. Okay, let's go with Alice. Since I mentioned that I also like her character a lot. She was like my second favorite. Try her out. Oof, right off the bat. Oh, and I got caught. I took damage while I transformed, and I lost it already. And I'm half dead! Oh man, look at that. That's a rough day right there. Finally caught a break. Oh no. Gotta heal. This This guy has my number, apparently.
Get ready. Fight. Fire.
I hate when I get caught transforming and I don't just like totally knock them across the arena.
KO.
Oh, I love the stance animation here for Alice in bunny form. Look at that.
Get ready.
Just hopping up and down. That's great. Okay, getting some momentum here. Oh, lost my first form. It's nice that he got hit while he was transforming.
You win.
I did it!
Alice kind of fulfilling that like cute and kind of sort of goofy, innocent stereotype or character archetype rather. Mitsuko's an interesting character, just because you don't see too many like heavy-set older ladies in fighting games. You really don't. I think I've ever met anybody who liked playing her, or wanted to like, oh yeah, Mitsuko's my main, right? This warthog with like really huge boobs. Nice jump kick there, I like that. Also, it lets you move. Before it says fight, you can kind of move around in position. I've always loved fighting games that let you do that. Let's go. Yes! Oh, look at that! Riding her like a surfboard. I love it. There's some great throws in this game, and I love that they are context sensitive. Right, so obviously that one, because I was behind Mitsuko, she's able to climb up on her back like that and ride her. But if you get from the front with Alice, you actually do like a Frankensteiner. I'll see if I can pull one off here. So it cost me half my health bar to pull it off here. There we go. Nice, right? Nice. Was not so nice. Oof. Those flash kicks.
Get ready. Fight.
Oop. Pair of flash kicks there. Transform. There we go. Let's rave out here. Use the edge and speed here. Nice! I needed that win. Felt like I was gonna maybe lose.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh crap, I accidentally hit the transform button and nothing happened there because I got no meter for it. There we go, knocked her out. Oof. Oh, nice. Oh, that's not good. I think. Oh, good dodge there. Look at that. That made for a good replay. Okay, I'm gonna go back to Yugo.
Yugo.
Now, let's see if I can't pull off a win here and get to the boss.
Get ready. Fight.
Should have seen that transformation. Crap. This game has my number.
Get ready. Fight.
I love that running somersault dive kick sort of thing there. Ah, shit. It's not going well. No! I just lost again.
You lose.
Yeah, you did. Alright, let's go again.
Yugo.
Running it back. We're running it back. Better believe we're gonna run that back.
Get ready. Fight.
Crap, she's gonna knock me right out of beast form. That's a great dodge. Yeah, I deserve every bit of that. Crap. How many of those can you do in a row as her?
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, crap. Timed that badly. Come on, come on, come on. Transform, transform. Hit her. Ah! No! Shit. There we go. Got it, got it. Oh, man, I barely eked that out. Oh, I still have to win another round, too. Okay.
Get
All right.
ready. Fight.
Oh, how did I miss the juggle? Okay, okay, geez, they'd hit combo me, huh? The game's mad now. I'm gonna go for it. Yeah! Yes! That's the sound of her going through the wall.
You win.
I can't believe that worked. Should have seen it coming. Okay, it's boss time. I will probably lose a bunch of times now.
Get ready. Fight.
Crap. It's really quick. Wow, I forgot what she turned into. That looks gnarly. Oof. Yeah, that hurt. I like how the whole stage transformed. I forgot about that part. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Wow, just threw me all the way across the arena. Brutal, brutal hits here from the boss. Yeah, wow, okay. I gotta refigure my, I gotta figure out a new strategy. Because what I'm doing ain't working. Running from across the arena, trying to do the trips, trying to do the shoulder charges. Blocked just about every one of those. I think I'm gonna try just sticking in close and using the 3D movement a lot, the sidestepping.
Get ready. Fight.
That's kind of interesting. Crap! That was rough, man. I was trying to dodge out of there. I just got caught in a combo, nowhere to go. Look at that green spittle coming out of its mouth. Ooh, gross. The only reason I think that worked was because it countered. Oof. Try to do that again. Crap, 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 crap. Oh, man, I was just a second away from landing a hit there, it felt like. Okay. I'm gonna give that another shot. I gotta do it. I gotta win this. Gotta show you the ending. She gets this deluxe intro every time here.
Get ready. Fight.
Oof. Alright, off to a bad start so far. Jeez. Okay, I think I got something figured out here. Wait for him to do a move, then counter with a charge, a tackle, slide. Shit. Ah, man.
Get ready. Fight.
Oh, wow. Just got me with his back spikes. Nice. Crap, come on. Man, sorry, excuse me. Got all that salt caught in my throat, apparently. I knew that back thrust was coming. Nice! That sounds bovine-esque.
Get ready. Fight.
Okay. Alright, we're off to a good start here. Oh, try it again. Crap, too short. Go ahead, do it. Yes, thank you. Try and bait him into doing one of those moves. Oh shit. Thought I should have had him there. I think I might have him here, folks. Oh, come on. How did I not get that? Because he's healing. There we go.
You win. Lucky it wasn't a full moon tonight.
Damn right. Ending time. Love that funky, almost jazz-like guitar track there. And now we get credits, and they've got the little gameplay windows in the background. And that's fun. I like little touches like that, right? It could just be a credit roll up the screen with nothing going on, but seeing a little bit of gameplay in the background is kind of fun. Giant wind-up punch there from Greg. You get to see some of the cool moves that, like, maybe you didn't figure out, or, you know, didn't know were in the game. You just kind of see it during the credits here, and it's like, oh, dang, look at that, you know? But yeah, that is Bloody Roar, and I'm going to skip out of the credits here if it'll let me. Oh, it won't, apparently. I gotta sit through these. But that's okay. We'll let these run through, and it'll give me a chance to talk for a minute. But just, yeah, I like this game because it's definitely of that arcade era, right? That, you know, kind of early days of 3D, but also closing days of the arcade scene, 98-ish. And things were bright and colorful and, you know, vibrant and loud, and this game is all those things, and I like it for that a lot. It seemed to be successful enough, obviously, to get some sequels. There was at least up to Bloody Roar 4. I can't remember what the total is, or if they started doing, like, you know, subtitles and stuff like that. Oh, cool. I get to do my name.
Thank you for playing.
Listen to that guitar. Oh, I love it. I love it. But yeah, definitely. I'm just talking about how arcadey this thing is, right? And how it's of that era. And there's nothing more of that era than putting in your 3 initials at the end, and then looking at the scoreboard here just to see what other people in your arcade were doing. I didn't play this in the arcade, though, honestly. I think, I don't think it came to arcades in the States. It was known as Beasterizer over in Japan, I think, and then when it came to PlayStation, they called it Bloody Roar, and that seemed to be the name that stuck, so, because, you know, all the sequels were called that. But let's go ahead and mess around just with some of these other dumb things here. Let's see, where is the, oh yeah, character type, that's what I'm looking for. So yeah, there's big head and there's kids. I'm gonna go with kids. Oh, and I forgot, I was gonna do the CG character portraits too. Let's do that. Do that really quick here. Oh, whoops, wrong button. When you play on like 3 different systems and the buttons are all in different places. Anyway, yeah, here's Mitsuko, Alice, Fox, Long, Greg, Gato, Yugo, and Mole Guy. And it looks like we're fighting Fox here as kids. Oh wow, look at the size of their mitts. Their hands and their feet are just massive. Changes the hitboxes around and everything. It's just so funny that they like took the time because, you know, I guess when you think about Virtua Fighter, right? Like there's Virtua Fighter kids and stuff like that. Apparently this was what people were interested in, you know? Just like another way to kind of enjoy the game. I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. Like it seems like the kind of thing that like if you're hanging out with your friend or your brother or whatever, you're playing video games, and you just get bored, you turn this on, and then you eke maybe another 20 minutes out of the game, or who knows, maybe more. Maybe I guess kids might think this is hilarious. I don't know. You know how it is when you're a kid, man. Oh, look at the size of that fox head. It's huge. It's absolutely massive. Okay, I guess I'm getting a laugh even, right? So what does that show you? Oh, didn't have beast mode there. There we go, now I got it. What happens if I get to the throw? Yeah, okay. About what I expected. Ugh. It's so strange too because you just don't have the reach that you're used to. Obviously, right? The limbs aren't nearly as long.
KO. You win. Lucky it wasn't a full moon.
I can't even see his face. Ridiculous, ridiculous. I don't think I'm down for another round of kids mode though. But I wanted you to be able to see it because why not?
Get ready.
Just dumb fun. And just because I'm curious and I don't remember what it really looked like, let's go with Big Head and just check that out. Oops, wrong button again. And we'll stick with Yugo here since he was the other character that I used in kids mode, so just for continuity here, reference here.
Get ready. Fight.
Big head mode. I feel like the feet and the hands are still a little bigger too. This is just like kids mode, but like with the body being a little more elongated. Let's see what the wolf version looks like here. Mole has just got giant hands. Just clipping all over the place too. It's cool, you know, they put in the work to do this, but obviously, you know, it can't be perfect. You can't take care of all the clipping and stuff and just this dumb little extra thing that they're doing. But it's still cool that they put it in here for, you know, I don't know, just somebody enjoyed it, somebody was like, hey, look at this, look at what we can do. Yeah, that's funny, let's put it in there, you know? So, yeah, I appreciate it. The rest of the game is polished enough where I don't feel like it lacks for anything, you know? It's not like they cut corners on one thing to add kids mode or big head mode or anything like that, so. But that is Bloody Roar, man. I like this game a lot. I know I've said that a couple of times in this video here, but I want to reiterate, I like this game. It's fun. Check it out. Bloody Roar 2 is also on PlayStation, so if you're going through like kind of a PlayStation 1 kick like I am, and you want to play games from that era, both of these are good, Bloody Roar 1 and 2. I'll probably have to do a video of Bloody Roar 2 on the channel at some point. But yeah, that is it for this time. Thank you for hanging out with me and revisiting this one. We'll be back real soon with some more fighting game goodness here on my channel. Catch you next time.